Howdy, howdy, everybody. We are Sundappled.
Yes, we are.
This is Marsha, Valencia, co-owner and
co-founder, soul sister.
That's right. Yes, of Sundapple. Yes. And we are Sundapple. We run and operate this beautiful store space together. And this is actually our first time doing a video directly to our YouTube channel. So
okay.
Just to let you know.
Well, hello. There's always a first.
Yes,
right?
absolutely. I'm gonna get my cookie.
I'm eating a
Recess, and we're hanging out here in the store space with you guys. So, sis, what are we about to embark on this week? Let's talk about that, or this weekend, should I say? You want to share a little bit?
Well, this week has been interesting because we've been in remodel mode and trying to get everything done for this weekend.
Right.
So we're almost there, except of course we're looking for more vendors to fill in with their beautiful soul work and craftsmanship and joy. And we have little spaces available for them. Tomorrow we'll be hosting a women's circle at Feeling Groovy, which normally we have it the third Thursday of every month here in the store space.
Right.
But we are all about supporting and working with and collaborating and sharing in each other's business and unfoldment and prosperity and abundance. So we are doing our circle at Feeling Groovy, and it's at here in Claremont, and it's at 6:30. So we'll do some mindful meditation. Sis will lead in centering us with her beautiful voice and song, so that's really nice. And me with my sexy voice, I'm just going to hold the space for all the women. And so we're going to be hosting a women's circle where women gather and share and talk about what's going on in their life and engage in community. And I would love for you, and the poetry on Sunday, which is really a big deal.
Yeah, we have a really busy, this week has been busy for us in a good way. There's just been a lot of movement, a lot of shifting going on, a lot of change and stretching and kind of, right? And having to
work.
Yeah.
Just being flexible. I would say that's probably what it really comes down to, is really being flexible, because we envision something and sometimes it just doesn't happen that way. And we did the planning and executing, and sometimes it just doesn't happen the way it is. So we had to be really flexible in not so much, just not even in the store space, even with vendors and everybody. We know creative beings are on a different timeline than some of us, and so with respect to that and honoring their time. But this week has been really a whirlwind, really stretching and pushing and learning, and hence the sexy voice with a little cough.
Because you've been under the weather a little bit too, so you're fighting that congestion and stuff like that. This past week we were closed for the entire week because we were under revamp. We were shifting the store space around, moving it around, giving it a whole new look, a new layout. And then we opened up fresh this week on Tuesday. But this week has been really a week for us to welcome in all the new vendors that are coming through the store space. So every day there's been a new vendor coming in, or a couple of vendors here and there, just bringing in their product. And what we've been doing in these last couple of days is really finding homes, finding areas within the store space for them, and creating the displays, and that takes time too, because we want to make sure that we're representing them in the best light, and we have their best interest at mind, and that's a process that takes time to do that. Sometimes, there's sometimes I think you and I will just instantly get it, like, okay, this is what it needs to look like, and this is what it, but sometimes the process isn't like that. Sometimes it takes, let's try it, that doesn't look right, okay, let's try, and you're just kind of reworking the space until you get it right, and you're like, aha, that's what it needs to look like. Of course, we have the women's circle tomorrow night, and that took time and planning and preparing, because we are actually syncing together with another local business, collaborating with another local business here in Claremont, Feeling Groovy, which is a wellness center that has a delicious tea and coffee bar. And so
everything organic, everything natural.
Yeah, and we want to promote what they're doing,
and we believe in what they're doing. It's all along the lines of community building and mind, body, spirit, soul work.
Yes.
And
And so we're taking the Women's Circle to their location to, again, to promote what they're doing and for people to learn and know about them and to build bigger, stronger communities and local businesses being able to pull together and become savvy in how we can be creative to support each other in this journey of entrepreneurship and serving one another really. And then
to model also in the sense of knowing that there's enough for us all. That there is enough for us all, and we can all help guide in this prosperity and this abundance,
Right.
and sharing each other's ideas
exactly,
and life.
exactly, yeah,
It's really important, as I'm sure they will come to one of our events and maybe showcase their, creations of the beautiful drinks that they make and their
Right.
teas and their I know they don't have a full kitchen, but I know James is really working
he's
hard
working
to
really
get
hard on that. Yes.
get that together. So I know they're going to be collaborating here at the shop with us as we did them.
Absolutely. And then with that being said, then we have the Sunday, the July the 30th event coming up, which we've been also putting a lot of time and preparation into it. That is being put on, and we're going to be showcasing Mike Mejia, who was an incredible brother, right? And but
Amazing. His poetry literally, I said this before, and I will say it again because I firmly believe it with my heart and soul. Come serve yourself and be uplifted with his grace. His words are so illumined with love and light and purity that it will transcend your spirit and soul. It flows like the wind, like water. It's just amazing. I mean, I close my eyes and it takes me to another world. Yeah, I mean, I tell him he's my teacher and he laughs, but really he is. I close my eyes and I can see the words of the creator, the words of other poets that I love, like Rumi and Khalil Gibran and Hafiz, and wow, I'm just so grateful for him, the magic that he brings.
absolutely. So with that means, I mean, that's a great introduction to our brother Michael, and that is who's going to be present with us here on Sunday. And he recently just got published this past week, so that was a huge highlight for him. And we're happy to say that we've been a part of his beginnings, really, because I remember the day he came into the shop, because he had come to see Ron Blakely,
Right.
And also
Jesse's Pride.
Yeah. And he didn't know that you and I were the operators of this,
Right.
of Sundapple. And so when he came in on a regular day, on an off day, just a normal day, he was like, I really want to do something with you guys, and have you guys ever thought about doing a poetry night? We had already talked about that, and I said, as a matter of fact, yes, we've talked about that. So it was just nice that we're able to be a part of his journey and help him along his path and what he is doing and serve him in that aspect. So he'll be here.
I'm sorry, Susan,
Yeah, it's okay.
but I just had this amazing thought, and you brought this to my attention earlier. Is he, we had the idea also, but he planted the seed. We help water the seed and get the momentum going.
Absolutely.
And hold that space for him and hold that love and light and honor and respect and believe in what he does, that it transcends.
Absolutely.
And it opens doors
Yes.
for so many other avenues and other places. And
Yes.
it's such an incredible, you brought that to my attention earlier, how a lot of those artists that have come into the store space, the momentum is starting to build.
Yes, it
And
is.
it's starting to grow, and it's starting to percolate
Oh,
and,
yeah.
and unfold.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
It is
To bear witness to, right?
Yes.
We're like, whoa,
Yes.
we've been a part of this journey, in this process.
It
Even
is.
if we had just a little bit
Yes.
of whatever we want to call it, a little bit of.
I know that it brings us a lot of joy, just already what's unfolded, just knowing, that gives us a pure
Yeah.
bliss and pure fulfillment of knowing that we were able to serve to some capacity and be a part of that. And
We have no agenda. We
Absolutely
have
not.
no agenda.
Exactly.
Just to serve. We
Yes.
have no agenda but to serve those that we, feel that this is, yes, we connect, we feel the love, we feel the light, we feel your soul, your spirit flowing through.
When you were talking about no agenda, here's what I wanted to add to that too. I was talking yesterday a little bit, sharing about how it's such a liberating feeling to be able to operate in your authentic self. And I think that goes along the lines of not having an agenda. They go hand in hand in that what we do it, we're able to operate authentically. That again, because there's no hidden agenda, this is just who we are. We love to be a part of something that speaks life, that speaks love, and that brings people together. And we see that what we do does that. You know, from the music to all the handcrafting product that we bring here into the shop, into the store space, we're able to bring all those stories together, you know, and share with the world basically. And that's so inspirational, that's touching, that moves the heart, because people need to know that, you know, whether it's Cynthia Morehouse or any other, you know, Bella Luna, any of our artists, the vendors that are here in our store space, they all carry such a powerful story. You know, even Elena with her soaps and candles and or her lotions, her soaps and her lotions. It's just beautiful to see how out of sometimes tragedy, something beautiful could still unfold. And that's what we want to get across to, you know, to the people, that as an encouragement to them too, to say, hey, it's gonna be okay.
Yeah.
You know?
It's gonna be great. I mean, when one is open to, you know, the brokenness.
There you go. Yes.
You know, all of us have a story. All of us have had some kind of hardship and pain. But how we can connect it with one another and each other is what transcends it.
Yeah.
You know, honoring them, allowing them to stand in their own wisdom and in their own story.
Right, absolutely.
Hey, look, we have a friend here. Come say hi, friend.
We're live,
the
just so you know.
movement.
We're
live.
actually live right now, so.
And we were just talking about feeling groovy, so come in and check in and say hi.
How's it going? You guys are live? You're
Come sit right here.
Yeah, we're live.
That way
We're
Sis
actually
can-
live.
can,
All right. You know, I felt
Share
the
it.
spirit, I felt the movement, I saw the signage outside. Have something to share.
Oh, very cool. What you got there? Oh,
Women's
perfect. Look
circle.
at it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Okay, so Instagram. Okay, this is YouTube, James, just so you know right here. This is, okay?
Hi.
And then we got Instagram going on down there on the bottom. So, James, you're from Feeling Groovy. Why
Look
don't
at
you-
this, look at this light. I feel like,
That's the luminosity.
oh wow.
So, why don't you talk and share a little bit of what's going on with our
Why
Feeling
don't
Groovy?
you tell them about feeling groovy? What is feeling groovy?
Feeling Groovy, it's a movement of just peace and community in a gathering space. We are open next to Sprouts. These two lovely ladies came in and had a look at our space and checked it out and ordered a coffee and felt called to host the Women's Circle. So that's happening on Friday. So we're there to show off our space. We have a yoga room that's called Middle Earth. That is wonderful. We do all kinds of modalities of healing and massage and teeth whitening, and we're going to have a Himalayan salt room. A little bit of everything. I'm running the cafe and the food component. We have organic cold pressed juices. But really it's a space. We've had great circles of like drums and curtain music. And
Well, you had that this Friday, wasn't
that was
it?
last week, yeah.
Yeah, last
So
Friday.
we had
That's
some good
right.
stuff. But I don't want to be in the spotlight, so I just want to
No,
say
no,
hello.
we want-
Let's get you back.
No,
Let's
no.
get, look at that light right there. Look.
No, we want you to be in
Finish
the
it
spotlight.
out,
'cause we
finish it
want-
out.
Actually, we want to share, because we were
That's
just
cool.
talking about you. That's what we started with, saying about what's happening on Friday.
Yes, awesome.
So,
Yeah. So, James, you know, I met James through Marsha. Marsha said, "Sis, I want to take you down to this little spot. I think you're gonna like it a lot. Let's go."
the lighthouse.
Yeah, let's go have
Joy.
some tea. And I'm like, okay, because my sis is more of a coffee drinker than I am, and I'm more of a tea drinker. So she's like, come on, let's go get something to drink. So we ended up going down there, and I was just blown away at the quality of the product there that you guys have there, and I'm excited to see how it's going to unfold further with you, James, because you're well versed in culinary. So you know foods, you know recipes, you know all of that. So it's going to be kind of cool to see
Yeah.
what you.
Go see Betty, our barista.
Okay.
She has a degree from Cordon Bleu, talking
Ooh.
about culinary.
See?
And she just whipped up avocado toast that's on the menu
Oh
right
my
now.
gosh,
So
I cannot wait. Okay.
go try that.
So tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen, we are hosting the Women's Circle is going to be hosted there at Feeling Groovy. We're going to collaborate with them as well because they are also a local business there. We're going to collaborate with them. We want to shine the light upon what they're doing there and bring them new customers, just new people to come through the space there and be a part of the movement there that's happening there at Feeling Groovy. I think it's phenomenal.
Absolutely.
You know?
What they're doing, it's so needed in the community. One, it's so open and so welcoming, and there's space for people just to gather and just to be. Their rooms, and it's filled with color and laughter and joy. I mean, you can't help but to be drawn. But you need to get the word out so that people can go and show up and invest, because the fortunate and unfortunate is like organic and natural tends to be a little bit more, so people
They kind of like, they think.
or are afraid of what it's going to taste, but they give you, they gave us delicious tasters,
Yes.
so we can find the one that really calls to us, because there was many for me. Even, you have those delicious gluten-free, they were little slices of heaven, but they're like, one is like peanut butter and jelly, one is, what are those? I love. It's gluten-free, it's in a little package, and you can pick them up.
Oh,
They have peanut butter jelly,
Yeah,
they
they're
have,
little snacks, little all-natural
Yes.
snacks with good,
They're
good
vegan,
simple
they're-
ingredients. Yes.
So what we're gonna do for our YouTube channel, just so you guys know, we're gonna end up taking the YouTube channel over there to their location so that we can highlight some of these things, and we're gonna then upload it to the YouTube channel. From there, we'll be able to just put that through all our other social media platforms, Instagram, Facebook, you name it. Get it all out there. We definitely want the viewers to just pass the word on and get the word out. Feeling Groovy is located at 863 West Foothill Boulevard. They're in the shopping center where the Sprouts is located, and you definitely need to stop on by.
take a look at their classes. They have great classes, amazing classes around the clock. So I'm sure you can find one that fits you or fits your timeline. And so and also for those that are practitioners, look, give them a call. They're always open to look for practitioners that are passionate and want to serve the community. So also give them a call too for that.
Absolutely. So we've run our mouths off a little bit, but because we're excited, we love what we're doing here and what we're about and how we're able to connect and interact with other local businesses, whether it's here in Claremont or any of the other sister communities around us. We look forward to meeting you and connecting with you as well. Feel free to direct message us. You can also shoot us an email at sundappledboutique@gmail.com. You can find us on Instagram at Sundappled Boutique. We also have a Facebook page, Sundappled Boutique. We have the YouTube channel, Sundappled Boutique. So there are many
Other
ways
things happening.
to get a hold of us, to connect with us, to share with us your vision, what you got going on, and maybe what you heard from us today, maybe something resonated with you regarding what we have going on over here. We want to hear from you. We want to connect with you. Don't be shy. Don't be afraid. Reach out to us, because we're all about building stronger communities, networking, coming together, and serving one another. Right, sis?
Absolutely. No
Absolutely.
question. No, just
Yeah.
even just to say hello.
Mhm.
Even just to say hello, to make that connection. So please do so. We have our little thing that we say now at the end, shine your light.
Yes.
Continue to shine your light upon us
Absolutely.
as we, embark on this new journey. Let's be a part of each other's life and process, and let's go for the joy.